What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So glad to see you guys today. It is Friday and it is Friday. Oh, welcome to the weekend. It's been a couple of days, yes, and we have already two song suggestions. So, Freeform Friday is a way for us to communicate more directly on this day. My name is David, and this is Quiet Time Piano, the Freeform Friday edition. You know, this weekend we're going to be celebrating or remembering, maybe celebrate's not the right word, remembering those who passed on September 11th. And today, there's also going to be some time to think about the legacy of Queen Elizabeth. Everyone can just look to the monarchy and see the regalness, the stature, the what she was able to represent for so many years. And for sure, just thinking about what that means. And it's really, 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 really a testimony of how she was able to navigate all of that as a young person, maybe for groomed to rule from the time she was a little girl, right? And similarly, Charles has had 73 years of an example of a monarch and how to move and be in those situations. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And there are several nations around the world that still has the queen as sovereign or had the queen as sovereign. Now Charles is king. Hasn't been crowned yet, but he is the king. So commemorating 9/11 and thinking about the queen and the legacy that represents. So also, we are going to be answering your questions and playing your songs. So I play piano. I play as my primary instrument. There are other instruments that I play. But I don't have them out just this minute. But we do have them. And so Albert was asking, are you really playing a Casio CDP S350? And the answer is yes, right? So if we go here and we look at it in this corner over here, right here, this Casio, you can't really see the other side here. The CDP S350, you want to take a shot of that. you get the full spectrum of the keys there, right? So yes, this is a Casio CDP S350. Casio digital piano. It has the same action as a clavinova, and it was one. I think it was either the 300 or the 250 that doesn't have the screen. You get that for, yep. It was about $450. It's about $450. So now I'm not using the sound from it like I would if I were doing. That comes off really through the microphone. It doesn't have that sound. It sounds okay for practice, but I don't like how it sounds. So I use the Steinway from Logic and Mainstage. Plus, you get that string pad underneath that fills up the sound and gives it. And those ring out for a while, right? And so is it the string pad underneath helps to like carry the sound farther, and it just has that sound that goes. So yeah, Worship Essentials standard piano, and we will take it from there. So thank you for that question, Albert. It definitely is Casio. Definitely is a Casio. If you can't crank up the mic, well, crank down the piano. Good morning, Iris. Good morning to you. Did I hit that? Sorry. Let's stop that for a minute. So good morning, Albert. Good morning, Mac. Good morning, Laquita. We want to make this. Man, I need to get this on an arm. Normally, I'll just bring the microphone more this way. I guess I probably could still do that. I'll do that after, so that it's more right here, so I don't have to lean over. I guess that's good. Cool. Fabulous. All right, so what else are we doing? Let's go with transparent. Yes, indeed, indeed, indeed. Just being, just being transparent. Just being transparent. Getting everything to work in a seamless way, just like total open book. Total open book. So you want to make sure that how you're living, how you're talking, everything is in alignment. And the queen, that's what she had to do. So whenever she went out in public, she was, and she had minders, people who would be like, Madam Queen Elizabeth, Your Majesty, you may want to tie your shoes. It's like, oh, snap. All right, yeah, let's do that. Oh, man. So, Mac, it's good. You're off to Berlin today, managing a tour for a band from Sweden. Excellent. Listen, is there a way we can check it out and see the band? Are they gonna be live or no? Just let us know, Mac. Be safe. Off to Berlin today. You're gonna get that Autobahn. Whoop, whoop, whoop. How far away are you from Berlin? That's gotta be a drive. But anyway, unless you're like on the border of Germany and it's like 2 hours. On the Autobahn, 1 hour, because no speed limit. Um, so yes, Mac, it's good to know that you are there. Hey, I wish I was there also. Yeah, it was a good show. It's a night of train drive from southern Sweden to Berlin. Okay. All right. Cool. Take the train. That way you don't have to drive. Those pesky Germans. No, no, Germans are not pesky. Come on, Dave. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Oh man, we love the Germans. BMW, um, Audi, Mercedes Benz. No, we love the Germans. German engineering. I use a German razor. Well, yeah, it's made in Germany. It's German razor. They're fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So let's go with we had transparent and all of my help. All of my help comes from the Lord. Question to all. I've been booked for a Thanksgiving gig at a church here in Sweden, preparing some beautiful hymns. Could you recommend an all American hymn or a gospel that I can play? And that is a great question. All American hymn. Yes, I like song Precious Lord. Precious Lord was, I believe it was Mahalia Jackson that first brought that song out. And yeah, I was shedding it out beforehand. See, there's Sheila right there. Right 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 there. um Mac, I was gonna say I've been booked for Thanksgiving. So the one that really comes to mind for Thanksgiving, it's Precious Lord. Right. It might be Thomas Dorsey that wrote that. I don't know who wrote that song. Who wrote Precious Lord? Take my hand. Who wrote Precious Lord? It is Thomas Dorsey. Okay. Yeah. Wrote the hymn in the early 1930s following a tragic event that struck his family. He's like, my daddy wrote Precious Lord. Gee, Albert. Really? Was Thomas Dorsey your pops? That's good. Okay. Apple don't fall far from the tree. He's like, my daddy got it, Jesus. Oh man, that's good, Albert. That's good. Wally, good morning. Blessings to you. Tamaris Mitchell, blessings to you as well. Thank you for stopping by today and for supporting so strong. Hey, I know that there are just a few of you watching right now. If you would be so kind as to share, share, like, and share. I see the love coming through. Thank you for doing that. Those of you on the YouTube side, we encourage you to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I think I need to add a share to the share to those of you on the YouTubes. Just share, just share it out, share the stream. It's like, David, you ain't saying nothing or helping nobody. He's like, really? Yeah, no, I am. You ask the questions, I can answer them. Okay. Can you play Sheila's song? By Jove, I think I can. I believe that I can. I was playing it earlier this morning as we were getting ready to go live, playing it earlier. And so yeah, it's been a thing. Sheila's song. It says "You Are Awesome" by Sheila Ingram, and if Sheila were here, I'd ask her, it's like, are you related to James? That, because That voice. That voice. Oh man. So here we go. I wish I don't know the words, otherwise I'd try and sing it. But do 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 do. Man, that's good. That's good right there. It says, "You are awesome. Let your glory fall on me." And it's like being in the presence of a great person. You know, you been in Obama's presence. I remember there was a September 11th memorial that I had to go to in Boston at the Massachusetts Fallen Firefighters. And the governor was there. And I think one time, no, Big Papi wasn't there, but Big Papi is a baseball player for the Boston Red Sox, retired, well loved in the city. I think his daughter had to do the national anthem, and so family was there. But meeting Governor Patrick, phenomenal, man, phenomenal. Just the presence of the governor is like it's like almost larger than life. You see him on TV, you see him on YouTube, you see him all over. It's like, yo, I took a selfie with the governor, right? Also, Governor Baker, who succeeded Governor Patrick. Yeah, Governor Patrick didn't run for election again, and just being in the presence is is phenomenal. So letting the glory fall on you is like, yo, I'm in their presence. So some of their glory rubs off, right? That's what being in the presence of God is like, man. And this was um it started in D, I believe, Albert, and then transitioned about four times. D to E flat to E to F to, yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. So total of 5 keys. Total of 5 keys, but just being able to transition between them is so for example if you're in F, I believe the last key was G flat, F sharp, um, pulling that through. So yeah, that's a great that's a great song. Thank you, Sheila Ingram. You are awesome. My God. My God. Just beautiful. We are grateful for the tunes. So let's see, what do I have in? Okay, so it is blocked. So that's that song. You Are Awesome by Sheila Ingram. She has been in the comments, and I don't see her today, but that's all right. Catch it on a replay or the next time she shows me like, hey, We played your song on Friday. We played your song. So that's good. All right, let's see what we can go through. Thank you. I'll prepare Precious Lord with slide. I've played it before, of course, but always in a band setting, new solo. And there's always Amazing Grace. That is a hymn that will stand the test of time. People do it always. People do it all the time. And so, yeah, that is one that will stand the test of time. Precious Lord. Yeah. Marcia is with us. That is awesome, Unc. That is awesome. Hi, Marcia. Is my cousin. Lives not too far from me. A couple 100 miles, maybe. Yeah. Which is like stone's throw as the crow flies. And so that's great to see Unc saying thankful to family, right? People who I can look up to and admire and emulate. You know, we're talking about legacy today. Legacy is the watchword. Legacy, as we thinking about the legacy that was left by the Queen. Thinking of the legacy that we leave, the 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 footprint that people would follow, saying this is the pathway to go. You know, I think about Uncle Carlisle, my mom, and my aunt, um, Serene, who's still alive. My other aunt has passed away. That's on my mom's side. My father's side, Uncle John, Aunt Ruth. You know, my father has passed away, so they're sibling. And, you know, just my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, you know, people that I look up to that leave a legacy, you know. And even us as we're getting older, we're gaining more life experience. We're gaining more pieces of the puzzle. And it behooves us to leave that legacy, to share what you know. Yes, I know a little bit about the piano. I know a little bit about singing. I know a little bit about technology. And I've sort of kind of pulled those together in this YouTube channel. Occasionally, I break out the technology and I go over a tool that really has impacted my journey. One of those tools that I use, this stream, is powered by Ecamm Live, multi-streaming software that you can use to record videos, or as I'm doing, going live to tape, so that even as I'm going live, it's recording in the back, and so I can repurpose those for posterity. And you know, if I want to, because I'm not going to Instagram or to TikTok or any one of Snapchat or any one of those other social platforms, I still am able to, you know, cut a piece out and put that on TikTok or put it on Instagram Reel, you know. And so, you know, you share your sweet sauce, your thing, the thing that's easy for you as a mechanic. Is like, oh yeah, oh David, you really need to replace those plugs because I could hear. You know, you've built up so many expert, your 10,000 hours or 20,000 hours or whatever it is that makes you an expert in that field. It's like cooking. You've cooked so many meals that you could take an egg and asparagus and make a something great, right? Or flaxseed and um, eggplant, or sweet potato, and put together a masterpiece and be like, wait, you made that from a sweet potato, man. You know, like I watched the show Chopped. Is one of the shows that it's really interesting in the Food Network, and they have all these ingredients, and they have to make a dessert, or they have to make a main course or an appetizer, and what they're able to come up with based on the other ingredients that they can put in. So they take those, everyone has the same starting point, and they end up with four or three or two different dishes based on their experience, based on their expertise. And for what for me would be total disaster comes out a masterpiece. I'm like, yo, that's fire. It's I can't do that. And so leaving that legacy is important. My good friend Kirk Nugent says your digital space, your YouTube channel, your Facebook account, your Instagram space is like a digital storefront, especially if you have an idea that can change the world or a business, right? And so you can utilize the power of live video to shine a floodlight, to turn up the loudspeaker on that greatness. And so if you want to talk about it, give me a call. Give me a call and we can figure it out. I have, uh, I'm using Ecamm for this particular live stream, and it allows me to, all the stuff that I'm saying, allows me to like put that into a package afterwards, right? And so if for some reason the YouTube video gets deleted or flagged in somewhere, I can still host it, host it on another platform. So that's why it's important to find a tool that you can work with. And for some people, they use StreamYard, they use Restream Studio. Evie Mux is the one now that really, I think, a lot of creatives, if you're now starting out, you don't want to invest in, you don't have a Mac, because Ecamm only works for the Mac. You still can make it through with Evie Mux. It's not even fair. It's just the kind of stuff they're doing over there. It's not even fair. And I have not been keeping up with the comments. You talk like you are a cook. I mean, like a cook. I mean, cook. True or false? I do not cook like that. I can boil water. I could, boil a potato or an egg. I can fry. Yeah, we could do grilled cheese sandwiches all day, every day. Pancakes. I'm your guy. That's the easy stuff. So want to make sure the organ is hot. You are not. Sorry about that. All right, Albert. I drove a couple of years ago, and it's still no limit on many autobahns. Many autobahns. But I've seen 110, 120 kilometer signs. Okay. David, do you get copyright claims after your live stream? I've gotten two by now, and one of the streams was taken down. One of the streams was taken down. Bro, I did not know that. Wow. Then on an unlisted video, I got the claim that it's a song, Big River, while I was actually just playing a simple blues pickup. Now, you could dispute those claims. You could dispute those claims, and those are interesting. So let me just jump into the back end. And yo, Mrs. Mitchell, happy Friday. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so let's look here at the back end of the channel, YouTube Studio. Go into the content. And yeah, I don't see any claims on songs. I had a claim on one on the 19th. So occasionally I do get those claims. Sometimes it's a hymn that is in the public domain, but someone released a version on a record. And so they try to claim that, and I can go back and dispute those. I usually just let them be. Right. And so the copyright claims means that I cannot monetize that video, or on YouTube side, you cannot monetize the video or make it part of your watch time. Right? The subscribers that you get from that video are yours, but the watch time is what would affect you as you're building towards. So, no, I've had my streams on Facebook um, for the copyrighted song claim. The algorithm would blank out part of the song, part of the stream, so people won't be able to hear it. Permanently, there were two claims. One fixed and then one to go, but didn't have time to deal with it. Yep. On this unlisted video, YouTube says it's okay, but if I get monetized, it's going to be a problem. So, in this, let's see if we can jump into. So, in this video here, on the 19th, it says copyright claim. Do I have to go into demo mode for you to see that? You know what? Let's get out of demo mode. And go into the video itself. So, okay, so I'm gonna open up the video where, so right over here where it says copyright claim. I thought I can click into that. I have to go back to details. Oh, see details. Okay. Okay. Right. So, center of my joy, the content used. That's what I remember playing that song. So from 1458 to 1854. Um, if you become a member of the YouTube part, this claim may affect your ability to monetize this video. Um, Latin author performance, Latin author UMPG on behalf of Light Records. If you become a member of the YouTube Partner Program, this claim may affect your ability to monetize the video. Right now, there are no restrictions. Impact on the video, no restrictions. So I could leave this clip here, or I could actually um, cut it out if I wanted to. My channel is not affected, and everyone can see the video. Oh, can I embiggen the display? See details. Um, all right, so that's a little bit bigger. The content ID claim on your video doesn't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. So there are two differences, right? The content ID claim on your video doesn't affect your channel. It's not a copyright strike. And so if I were to scroll down, the impact on the video is no restriction. And it's for the song Center of My Joy. That's why you'd see Laquita put in the comments, we want to keep this copyright free. However, you don't know how, and it depends on the artist's song. You don't know how aggressive they are. Some people are like, if you play 1 second of this song, I'm taking it off of your video or I'm taking it down. So it depends on the artist and the record company how they want to handle it. If they own the rights to the song, some people are like, nope, you can't play it, you can't do anything with it. You have to let it be, right? So it's important to recognize and respect other people's intellectual property. Like the songs that I have written, those are my intellectual property. If you use them right now, there are no restrictions. I'm not making a claim on them, copyright wise or anything like that. You can use them, but that may change here in the future. You have to protect your intellectual property. And so this is one of the ways that you can do it is through the YouTube content ID system where you put in the song, like let's say have springtime, or people will actually take your whole live stream and download it and upload it for their own personal gain. Um, they take the title, the description, everything, and play it, your whole live stream. It's like verbatim. I've had other creatives show other YouTube channel. They put a ID at the bottom of their thing so they could just search for that in YouTube, and you'd be surprised other people have taken their stuff. So if you work really hard, 3, 4, 5 hours on a video, you work really hard on that video. It's a video that's generating, subscribers and watch time for your content, for your channel. People are being served by the question that you're answering. And then someone else just, it's on YouTube, it's public. You could download them. It's real easy to do. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but it is really easy to copy a video. You copy the video, take it and put your own slap of approval on it, and then, there you have it. You want to make sure that you're one, protecting your intellectual property. And that's why people use the content ID system. So that if anything sounds remotely like their song or their content, they can flag it, and YouTube will flag it. And until you prove that one, it is your own personal, or you have permission to utilize that content, then that's cool. So yeah. Anyways, fam, the time flew today. I know that there was another song requested. I can make grits with okra. Oh, Albert is so funny. So we'll just end with one song and then we'll be done. always keep him on your mind. Yes, yes. Yvette Seeley music coming in at the end. So great. So great to see you. Thank you, Tamaris. Thank you for all of you who came through today, even for the ones who contributed by just watching. Really do appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope that you continue the legacy of greatness that you are, wherever you are today. We celebrate those who have passed on. We celebrate those who have passed on recently here in our church community, local church community. One of the mothers of the mother of the church passed away, and so we mourn, but we also look at the legacy. I can't get away from that word today. Legacy, always the legacy. Even September 11th coming up, the legacy of the people who sacrificed and the ones who pressed on. So continue to live that legacy, share your story. Thank you all for today. Remember, here at the MLB crew, we use our hands, our heart, and our hands, our voice, and our heart to hit a home run. It's not Major League Baseball, but we're still hitting home runs and making life better for those around us. Indeed, it has been a pleasure to serve with you today. And we pray and trust you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on Monday for a short. Monday's going to be short because we're going to be going to a memorial early. Memorial's at 8 o'clock. So for me to get there, I have to move quick. Move quick. So thank you, Laquita, for sharing. The MLB crew, fueled by love, sustainable servitude. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. We want to continue to serve. And so we say, sayonara, adieu, deuces, peace, and as I love to say, ciao. We'll see you in the next video. Take care now.